Thank you so much, Zacharias. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Before I address that, I want to piggyback a little bit on Ms. Freud's great perspective.
Yes,
and I want to add a little bit of a global perspective to it. There's this concept called technological determinism. It implies that technology profoundly shapes society. And that is very important for our conversation within the context of Africa, because what we really see today is, as the professor also mentioned, is an inequality and digital divide. So it demands us to be very, 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 very intentional to strive for an inclusive tech development for a collective human welfare. So because, as we keep saying, that we are at the heart of the fourth industrial revolution, where digital, virtual, physical, biological, realm is converged with technologies like AI, robotics, big data, IoT, and metaverse. So with that, this new era holds for Africa a great potential to actually leapfrog instead of doing the traditional developmental stage, so that we can tap into the latest technologies to make sure that innovation happens quick and agile, in an agile fashion. But the reality is different today, because AI, while AI can revolutionize healthcare, for example, or our farmers, coffee farmers, through blockchain for traceability, what the world is showing is different. According to a recent McKinsey report, there is a grave danger that this benefit from technology is not evenly distributed. So it has to be addressed, and we Africans are the primary victims. Actually, numbers won't lie, so the estimate is that AI alone can inject about $12.5 trillion of economic output by 2030, which is about 1.2% of global GDP annually. But what part of that is for Africa is very concerning. So the potential for further deepening of socioeconomic inequality reminds us that we have to be aggressive. And tech alone is not a panacea. Tech alone is not the solution. So we have to harness innovation deliberately and with a clear strategy that what is needed for Africa and for what is needed for Africa's context and for Africa's need is extremely important. So with that, I'll go back to the AI aspect of it. Reflecting on my personal experience of a privilege interviewing the Prime Minister about 3 years ago, after the interview, it was very, very clear to me that even then, Ethiopia was on the cusp of digital revolution, because he outlined his vision not only for Ethiopia, but for Africa's tech renaissance, emphasizing the need for a digital-driven economic transformation for the whole of Africa. That's what he said. So the swift establishment of our institution, the Ethiopian Artificial Intelligence Institution, alongside the PM's sweeping digital reforms like telecom liberalization, national digital ID, mobile money, which Ms. Freud is killing it now, the capital market, and more, is a testament to our deterministic decision and mindset towards that goal. So to give clarity, by the way, Ethiopian Artificial Intelligence is not an educational institution. It's a policy and research and development institution doing actual work, which I'm going to highlight a little bit in a bit. So this institute is very young, extremely young, but with this short journey, what they were able to do is nothing short of amazing. Tapping into the potential of emerging tech, not only we are doing something for us, but for Africa and the global community at large, that what it means to use digital equity to solve the society's grand challenges into our serious issues like healthcare, education, e-governance, and more. But what's more amazing to me is what the institution did in terms of language. We were able to develop a natural language processing with our 4 local languages, Amharic, Afan Oromo, Tigrinya, and Somalinya, which is like, I think, first of its kind for Africa, I would say, so that computers can understand our context, our needs, so which is extremely important. So the fact that we are able to develop a natural language, an African language model, for computers to understand our languages is absolutely a game changer.
Thank you very much.
It has to be understood that way. So the initiative by the PM reflects Ethiopia's tradition of, adopting innovation, echoing an early embrace of, electricity, telecom, and trains during the Battle of Adwa, while maintaining our sovereignty. So we have to keep going with that urge and determination. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Very much appreciated.